This episode of Crappie USA TV is brought to you by Cornfield Crappie Gear. Visit them at cornfieldcrappiegear.com. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers started construction of a dam in 1964, and Green River Lake State Park opened in 1969. With 1,331 acres of land and an 8,200-acre lake, the park has many attractions for those who love nature and wish to experience the beauty that is found in this part of Kentucky. Crappie anglers from 15 states travel to Green River Lake at Columbia, Kentucky to participate in the Crappie USA Classic with a guaranteed payout of over $125,000. Anglers had to fish throughout the year to qualify for the event. This two-day event, presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, is the annual gathering of the year's best fishing teams, not only competing for the cash prize, but for the title of national champion. Welcome everyone to the 2020 Crappie USA Classic event from Green River Lake, Kentucky.
I'm Chris Mann from Wellington, Kentucky.
And I'm Terry Mann from Mount Sterling, Kentucky.
Hi, I'm Jason Kesters from New Bremen, Ohio.
I'm Jake Hangsler from Bockings, Ohio.
Tim Harris from Plainville, Georgia.
I'm John Hicks from Calhoun, Georgia.
My name's Scott Bunch. I'm from Morristown, Tennessee. Cherokee Lake is our home lake.
My name is Neil Alvis. I'm from Rogersville, Tennessee. Cherokee Lake is my home lake also.
And explain to me about the overall points thing for me.
Overall points, we fished 18 tournaments so far this year. That's how many tournaments are on the trail, so we actually fished every tournament this season.
With Crappie USA Tournament Trail, they take your top 5 finishes throughout the year. They calculate it from 200 points the winner makes at each tournament, and it drops down for each place thereafter. We were blessed 3 seasons in a row to come out on top of that points race, and we did it again last year, so it's just been an honor with my dad to get to do that and accomplish that.
Tell me a little bit about last year. You're national champion last year, right?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Last year we fished at Old Hickory Lake in Tennessee. It was first time either of us have ever been on the lake, but we were fortunate enough to find some good fish. First day pre-fishing, and that pattern held up throughout the tournament and produced the winning bag.
Now tell me a little bit about what you're expecting and the strategy that you guys have in chasing down this weekend.
There's plenty of fish in the lake. Again, we're looking for a pound fish, somewhere around a pound fish. We feel like that would be a good start. We're going to cover a lot of water. We're going to look at it several different places, kind of run and gun and see what happens tomorrow, and then see how we stack up, and then we may adjust just a little bit Saturday, see how it goes tomorrow.
I would say we're mainly shallow water fishermen, so we're hoping that we can catch some fish less than 10 feet of water. I know a lot of guys are fishing 8 to 15 to 20 feet of water, but that's just not our strength. So
We'll try single poling. We teamed up with Freaky Frank Smith baits, and we're learning those baits, so we'll be using those baits single poling, maybe just a little bit of casting if they're scattered out, and then we'll also probably use the spider rigging technique. Yes, sir.
So far in practice, the bite's been really tough for us. We've fished a lot of different depths of water all over, limited amount of 1 pound fish. So that 1 pound fish is really the mark that you're looking for down here. They're kind of tough to come by, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we just primarily 1 pole fish, and we use crappie magnets, of course. And, at Green River, you can always catch several fish, but the bigger ones are hard to get.
I'm Charles at Chip Knight. This is Charles Knight. We're from Camden, South Carolina.
You guys been spider rigging all day?
All day.
Is that what you're going to stick with?
We're going to stick with it pretty much all day until plan B fails and we might go somewhere else. You don't ever know.
What kind of bait are you using?
Just straight minnows. Straight minnows. Tip it with a little crappie nibble every now and then, or crappie magnet nibble. Doesn't seem like nothing's really working the best. It's just slow. Tough lake to fish. A lot of little fish. Hopefully everybody else is having the same luck, and we can do pretty decent. You know, as far as weather and stuff like that's pretty decent. But as far as fish, it's tough.
How long you guys been fishing?
I'm 43, so that tells you how long we've been fishing. So
Yeah.
we've been tournament fishing together about 8 years now. This is our first classic.
Did you guys travel to any of the other locations during the competition, or is this your first location?
This is our first stop this morning. This is Plan A. We going to Plan B right now.
I like it. You guys been practicing fishing at all?
We've been here since Sunday.
Sunday. How does it differ from your practice being on the lake today?
Same thing. Slow. Slow in the grind. A lot of little fish.
Do you have any ideas of something new you might try brewing up?
Don't have those. Same thing.
The live scope thing, everybody's looking down, oh man, it hurts my neck. So then we started making mounts that you could adjust up, or taller mount. Now you got the mounts that are so big and they're taking up so much room on the front of the deck. We got the idea to build the one that lays down. So that's our newest safety feature. You know, you can get your mounts up tall where you can see them, but yet lay them down so you can see where you're going. We want to build the best quality mount in the USA that we can build.
I'm Gary Anger from Somerset, Kentucky.
I'm Hunter Botts. I'm from Glasgow, Kentucky.
So you guys mainly spider rigging then?
We're spider rigging, yeah. That's probably what we'll do all day today.
That's what you think is kind of giving you the better advantage?
Well, yeah, it seems like the better fish are on the flats. A lot of bait fish are out on the flats now. Last week they were on the bluffs. It seemed like the better fish are on the bluffs. Still a lot of fish on the bluffs. It seems like the better fish that we've caught in a couple days of practice have been on the flats. We're using baby shiners and large minnows. It seems like the larger baits are getting the bigger fish.
You guys fished here before?
Yes, we're actually what you probably call locals. We're from the Lake Cumberland area.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we're only 35 miles up the road.
So you're pretty regulars over here?
Yeah, we fish it quite a bit.
Would you mind if we did a quick shot of whatever you have in your little cooler over there?
Oh, no.
Live well?
Pull it too big.
Chris Fowler, and I'm from Castellian Springs, Tennessee. I'm just shy of my limit so far. Biggest one I probably got about 11.5 inches at this point. Not bad for early. I'm just hoping to improve on that as the day goes. Well, I've been using two different things. I've been using just a straight jig with about a 1/4 ounce weight above it, and also using just a regular minnow hook, 1/4 ounce weight above that as well, about 18 inches up. I like the lake. It has got a lot of potential in the next couple of years. I mean, there's a wealth of fish here. It's all been crappie. All been crappie. I have one bite though. It must have either been a gar, maybe a large catfish or something. Broke one of the hooks right off. And I mean, the pole went right down and come up, the hook was gone. So it just took everything off with it. So, not a crappie, I can tell you that. I mean, if you don't bring enough hooks and weights, ain't no sense coming here. you're gonna go through a bunch. But again, that's the Kentucky wildlife people. I mean, from what I was saying yesterday, because I was wondering, who just put all this stuff in here? And I'm like, man, you can't go a couple hundred yards. You're gonna find structure in this lake. I think it's just a matter of crappie fishing in general has evolved, and everybody involved with it has kind of made the conservation efforts come along more for these lakes like this here. That that you're not going to have good fishing if you don't have structure. Without structure in lakes, I mean, and without structure and bait, the two keys right here for good crappie fishing: structure and bait. This lake's got both. So obviously, the Kentucky wildlife people have definitely took heed of the situation and prepared well for it. So I'd say I'm from Tennessee. I mean, I'll say this: Kentucky does a lot for their fishers. Just as Tennessee does. It's an effort. If the fisheries are good, people are coming, money's being spent. You can put money back into your fishing, and that's kind of what you have here. Hooked it deep. A lot of times you just leave the hook in there, less bleeding fish will live. Now that I've got 7 off this hole, I'm probably gonna start moving around a lot more. Hey, no problem, glad to do it.
The live scope thing, everybody's looking down, oh man, it hurts my neck. So then we started making mounts that you could adjust up, or taller mount. Now you got the mounts that are so big and they're taking up so much room on the front of the deck. We got the idea to build the one that lays down. So that's our newest safety feature. You can get your mounts up tall where you can see them, but yet lay them down so you can see where you're going. We want to build the best quality mount in the USA that we can build.
Yeah, we got one so far. We changed techniques to see if we can get back on. We single poled this morning with Freaky Frank. Now we're using double minnow rigs from Jinko. Yeah, we just had moved over to this about 30 minutes ago.
Right so far?
Yeah, we put one in the live well, so we'll probably stick with this the rest of the day. Unless they just slows down and we don't get any, we may change it up a little bit and go find some brush piles and single pole again. It's 10.5 inches. So if we can get 6 more of them, it'll be fantastic today. But we'd heard it was slow, so we'll get on them maybe here in a little while. We had some good luck in here last year. So last year it was in April, so it was spawn. So the fish were up a little bit shallower. We had a good year last year here, but it's just different times, different weather, different conditions. The water's down a little bit more. It is, it's a nice day. The wind's up just a little bit, but that gives us a little chop on the water, so that kind of helps sometimes. You know what, I don't even know, but I know the chop, sometimes having a little bit of chop on the water kind of helps when we're spider rigging.
I think boat control has a lot to do with it. When the wind's blowing choppy, boat control's a little bit harder.
How do you guys feel about using like scents on things on your bait?
Slab bites, the crappie magnet slab bites we put on our, we use them on all of ours. It intenses it, so it kind of helps. It seems like it helps, and we get a harder strike when they do strike. It's been tough so far this morning, so that long fish. We'll get on them here directly.
I'm Jeff Warner from Russell County.
I'm Jackie Aaron from Russell Springs and Russell County.
Well, we're doing pretty good. Got out kind of early this morning. Thought we'd get a jump on everybody.
Well, we're having fun. We're catching fish. Not the size we want.
Yeah, but we caught several. Just some barely 9 inches. That's it. I can show you one here. Oh, here he is. I mean, you know, like I said, 9 inches.
Is that 9 inches?
You get it? All right.
Blow him up if you can.
Yeah. Can you stretch that out? Well, we've been catching them on minnows, live minnows. We tried jigs, different colored jigs, and not had too much success with them. But the minnows are bringing them in. They're just not the size we want.
We fish several different places, 3 or 4 different places. Again, we caught fish at every place we fish, but they're small.
Yeah.
Is it mostly big crappie or other species?
They're crappie. About all them crappie, 1 or 2 bluegills.
Yeah. Probably instead of being 9, they're probably about 6, 7 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stretching it. Okay. Yeah, I'm stretching it.
What depth are you guys finding them at?
Here they were around 25, wasn't it?
25 to 29 right here.
Yeah.
25 to 29.
Yeah.
Keeping alive?
Not so far, but you know.
No. But now 18, 19, and 20 is the best place usually.
Yeah.
And we caught some pretty nice fish yesterday and the day before. Not no big numbers, but they were pretty nice crappie. We can't catch them today.
What do you think that has to do with?
I don't know. It's just they moved from where they was, I reckon. They change. I mean, we find these submerged trees. One day you can find them, they'll be there, and the next day they'll be in another one somewhere else. You know, they don't seem to stay at a place. They move around in and out, I think.
We just got to keep hunting.
What do you guys think would be next?
We're gonna head back, probably go into Mount Carmel. Yeah. That's what we just talked about doing right when y'all pulled up.
Thank you guys for your time today. So much.
No problem.
Good luck with the rest of the day.
Thank you. We need all the luck we can get.
Yeah.
The live scope thing, everybody's looking down, oh man, it hurts my neck. So then we started making mounts that you could adjust up, or taller mount. Now you got the mounts that are so big and they're taking up so much room on the front of the deck. We got the idea to build the one that lays down, so that's our newest safety feature. You know, you can get your mounts up tall where you can see them, but yet lay them down so you can see where you're going. We want to build the best quality mount in the USA that we can build.
I'm Steven Skaggs, and this is Keegan Skaggs. We're from Columbia.
How you guys doing today fishing wise?
We got one.
Got one fish?
Yeah.
A lot of catfish, you said?
Yeah, we've caught some catfish off some of the stuff here.
What do you think is contributing more to you catching catfish than crappie?
We're just in the same spots. I thought it was a big fish, and I was fishing for it.
What depth are you guys fishing at?
20 foot.
20 feet. Ain't bad. What kind of bait are you using?
I'm using a crappie magnet right now.
Have you fished here before?
Yes, this is our home lake. We fish here quite a bit. It is a lot tougher right now than it has been. Probably, I don't know. Last time I fished a tournament here was about a month ago, and we're coming up with a lot more shorter fish. We're catching a lot of fish. We're just not catching big fish. Maybe the transition. Maybe I'm not on them. But it's been tough.
Okay, folks, if you're just joining us at home, we're at the Bass Pro Cabela's Crappie USA National Championship here on Green River Lake at Columbia, Kentucky. We've had a few teams check in already. Haven't seen a lot of bigger fish yet, but I know they're out there. We're going to see them this weekend. We've got 122 of the best crappie fishing teams in America here. 15 states represented. So you stick around with us. You're going to see some good fish come in this afternoon. Right. We're ready to go. The brother team of Cochran and Cochran, Lynn and Nathan checking in next. Full limit of 7 for the team from Springfield, Kentucky. 7.97, and that is a new leader on the amateur side. Y'all give them a hand. We'll check a big fish for the team.
What is big fish, Darryl?
1.18 is leading on big fish right now, and a 1.14 tie for second.
We got 2 of them right here.
Well, you're going to take over the lead with that one right there. That one is a 1.47. We'll be glad to check your other fish to be sure we have your biggest one. Big fish for the Cochran team, a 1.59, 1.59. New leader in big fish. Give him a hand. I need to get a photo of that fish.
Don't run off. Don't forget your voucher.
And if you get right here for me, there we go. There's some nice Green River Lake fish right there. A little rain setting in for the afternoon. Nobody that knew I was going to be here doubted that it wasn't going to rain. Your reigning 2019 Pro Division champion from the Classic this time last year. The team of coaches at Hinksler. Team is from New Britain and Botkins, Ohio. 6'12", that's right up there, guys. Anything over a 1.6 in there? Oh, okay.
Can we add 2? Here, put this back in that thing. Thank you, sir.
Good luck tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
Next team up, father and son team from Mount Sterling, Tennessee. Chris and Terry Mann. 7 fish, nice box of fish. Come on over here, between us. People like that. 706. Your reigning amateur division champ from 2019. I want everybody to give them one more hand. They're going to try to pull it off 2 in a row. Team of Salyers and Lovett. They're from Murray, Kentucky. 7 fish, 663. Well, guys, you're right up there. That's about 3rd place right now. Good luck tomorrow, man. There you go. All right. Congratulations on your win. One more time. Everybody stick around with us. Thank you for being with us at home. I apologize for the rain, but I make it rain everywhere I go. And we'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon at Holmes Bend Marina. Thank you for joining us. This wraps up our 2020 event from Green River Lake, Kentucky. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the water with Crappie USA. Like and subscribe to our YouTube to see more episodes and stay updated on Crappie USA TV. This episode of Crappie USA TV is brought to you by Cornfield Crappie Gear. Visit them at cornfieldcrappiegear.com.